coming back to verify the timestamp. It's 12:31, 12:32. Here is the same phone, and the update has taken it exactly 20 minutes. I guess I could go through the setup now. There's the IMEI information. Home update completed. This phone was updated successfully. A few more steps to follow, and then you're done. Continue. And immediately the Touch ID fails. So I think the seller asked that I'll try again. So I go back, update completed, Touch ID failed. So set up Touch ID later, passcode, don't add a passcode, continue, agree, don't share phone analytics, welcome to iPhone, get started. I go to settings, Touch ID and passcode, add a fingerprint has a blue box, so I'm going to touch the blue box, and it says failed. I didn't do anything other than touch add a fingerprint, and it said failed. So this device has a non-working Touch ID. It cannot be restored. I was asked by the seller to also do a hard reset. As to whether that means erase all content and settings or to push and hold the home button and top lock button, I'll do the push and hold of the top lock button first. And power it down, and then it restarts. That is what I would term a hard reset. Time, we're 22 minutes into the video, but it is 12:34 and 42 seconds. Phone has come back up. Home and settings. Touch ID and passcode. Add a fingerprint. And it says Touch ID failed. Going back to reset the phone, which may also be referred to, to me this would be a factory data reset. So erase all content and settings, erase iPhone, it's going through a reset. Okay, so the phone has gone through and erase all contents and settings. I push the home button, I hit English, United States. I'm going to sign into my Wi-Fi. Okay, so enable location services is what I'm going to answer to this. And then it's going to say add a finger, it's going to say Touch ID, and then it's going to say failed. I'm only going to hit the screen once. And it immediately goes to failed. This phone is at this time unable to set up Touch ID. No software manipulations have been successful. This video is running into 26 minutes. Perhaps the most boring video ever made. As if anyone could ever know that, Napoleon. Had to put a movie reference in there.
Nobody cares about your movie references.
My movie references rule.
Hello?
Okay, so there it is, updated to version 10.3.3, and there's the IMEI. This video is one continuous rolling video, perhaps has to be broken into segments for the fact that I can only upload 20 minutes of content at a time to YouTube. But going to settings and Touch ID and passcode, the only improvement is that add a fingerprint now is in blue, whereas previously it was in gray, but it still goes to failed. It does not allow for the setup of the Touch ID, so whether it's blue or gray that you can't go to, or blue that when you go to it, it says failed, same net effect. This phone cannot add a fingerprint. And any attempts to get to the add a fingerprint feature fail and say failed. This is the end of this video. I hope this is sufficient for the seller to then say that it's okay to ship this device, this improperly working device, back to him. Time of this video ending is 12:41 p.m. Also shown on this phone and the same phone that just came up that did a reset. The only way I get my times is off of the Apple server. This video is ending.